Hello guys, it's Luke from the Free Hammers back with our preview. Thanks again to all the viewers of the podcast in the week. Obviously we announced the winner. It was Ryan Hadlow. Your ball is on your way, mate. We'll be posting it out very, very soon. So let's start with this review. It was 2-2, obviously. I'm going to give the score away. Usually I leave the score right to the end, but obviously most of you would have watched it. I'm very disappointed, and that's nothing against the players. The players worked their absolute socks off. For me, the worst person on that pitch today was the referee. Absolute joke. Our players were pulled down, our players were fouled. The penalty that they got wasn't even in the area. Just everything. I think he actually wanted Chelsea to win the game. It was just an absolute joke. Booking our players. He only booked a couple of layers, then he was booking our players for fun. Oh, first tackle from behind, boom, booking, boom, booking. Yes, we could have gone and scored more goals, but we didn't. And to be fair, the goals that they had, the free kick just moved slightly, didn't it? And then the penalty, it shouldn't have been a penalty anyway. Anyway, let's go for it. Okay, we started with Adrian in goal. Antonio was still filling in at right back. Not sure what happened with Byram. Reed, Bonner, Cresswell, Noble, Coyote, Valencia, Payet, Lanzini, Sacco. Good starting lineup. Very, very strong. That's probably our first team, barring Byram, at right back. So again, that was a good chance to see what our first team, if all fit, would be. They started with Courtois, Ivanovic, Terry, Kale, Absoluqueta, Fabregas, Mikel, Willian, Oscar, Kennedy and Remy up front. Obviously, no Hazard and Fabregas. No Hazard and Costa. So that's how they lined up. Fairly strong lineup, apart from obviously they did miss the likes of Costa. Both teams started very brightly. You know, we was very, very busy. Pat Lanzini, lovely flicks, tricks all over the place. A few chances either way. Nothing really major. Adrian did have a little save early on. Nothing really happened, to be honest, of any major impact until the 17th minute when Lanzini picked this ball up. He took a touch, put it onto his right foot, and he's curled in this absolute beauty of a goal. And again, to score past a world-class goalkeeper like Courtois, incredible. Obviously, we had Payet do it against De Gea last week, and now Lanzini's just banged in one at Stamford Bridge, which definitely will be up there for goal of the month. You know, great goal. And he was really on it today. Really good performance from Lanzini. 21st minute, Payet dragged one wide. He went very, very close. He was really back on it. He looked back on it. But we was really bossing it. Sacco, Valencia were absolutely bullying Terry and Kale, playing with loads of confidence, winning every header. We just weren't getting the decisions, you know, the little silly free kicks that should have given bookings. I think Mikel had two bad ones. One from behind should have been a booking. Terry had a few. Kale had a few. They just did not want to get the cards out. 20th minute, Remy had a flick, had a light one, forced a little save from Adrian. Nothing brilliant, but they were gaining confidence, Chelsea, but we sort of managed to nullify them quite a lot. 31st minute, it's a great move from West Ham. Flicks, tricks all over the place. Payet played in Sacco. Sacco give it to Lanzini. Lanzini flicked it out wide to Cresswell. I think Cresswell should have scored, actually. I think he might have just had a little rush of blood. Like, I'm going to score. Just put a little bit too much into it. And he forced the save though. It went for a corner, but I think he should have scored there. 40th minute, Willian had a free kick. And he dragged it wide. The first free kick wasn't that great. 47th minute, well into stoppage time in the first half. Chelsea's got a free kick. Fabregas, lovely free kick. I think the ball moved slightly, but again, it was still an absolute wonderful free kick, the way he killed it into that top corner. It's 1-1. We didn't deserve to be 1-1. They didn't deserve a goal. If anything, we should have been 2. I would have been up maybe 2-1. They could have got a goal, but we should definitely have gone in. Again, don't blame the players at all. Good half, but like I say, we should have got a second goal. And I think at 2-0, that would have been it. Second half, no changes straight away. 47th minute, Payet dragged one wide, went very, very close. 49th minute, Chelsea had a really good move. Oscar just missed. 56th minute, Cresswell hit the bar for the break. It's like sort of picked it up on the left-hand side. It was definitely a cross he was going for, but hit the bar, nearly scored. 59th minute, Sacco obviously come back from fitness, he come off. On come Andy Carroll, and then a minute later, Andy Carroll, Payet was through. running in the middle, lays off Carroll. He hits it first time with the left foot. It's 2-1, and I think, yes, we're going to go on and win this one. Full of confidence. Chelsea's heads went down a little bit at that point. Yeah, great to see it. I do like Andy. He's definitely an impact player, and if he can accept that he's an impact player, I think he's going to be very important for us as that in that role as our plan B. Ref kept making shocking decisions with free kicks, giving free kicks just outside the box to Chelsea all the time, and nothing, absolutely nothing. At one point, I think it was back the 75th minute, there was actually ironic cheers from West Ham when he gave one to us, like in a no danger area. 67th minute, Mikel headed one over. 71st, Fabregas headed one over. So they were piling on, but they were just, I don't know, we were still playing really well as well, but we was giving the ball to them rather than them having to actually fight for it. 74th minute, Emenike came on Valencia. Again, Valencia's another one working back on his fitness. So, again, some great players to come on off the bench. And like I say, I thought we was going to push on and win it then. 78th minute, Carroll's causing absolutely havoc in that box. He's headed one over. Come very, very close, He actually forced the save, didn't he, from Courtois. Again, there's no better header in the league. It's just unlucky we didn't capitalise and get to 3-1 at that point. 82nd minute, Obiang came on for Lanzini. Lanzini, great game. One of his better games since he's been back from fitness. Lovely goal to cap it all off as well. So credit to Lanzini. And Obiang, I thought, would come on and steady the ship at that point. But as we know, it wasn't to be. 86th minute, Carroll. Header cleared off the line again. That could have been 3-1. Very unlucky. Then 87th minute, they've caught us on a break. Williams played in Loftus-Cheek and he just clipped him. And you look at the replay yourself on Match of the Day, or if there's any highlights that Paul's added to this video, it's just outside the area. And again, we had that a couple of weeks ago against Everton as well, didn't we? A penalty given for outside the area and robbed again. Upsteps Fabregas. Great penalty again. It's 2-2. Adrian actually got booked in the process of that penalty. But again, the referee is absolute shocker. If the ref don't see it, why aren't the linesman seeing it as well? That it's not in the area. That's twice that's happened. Again, that's more talk for technology, perhaps. Because that's not just once it's happened. It's twice it's happened in 3-week period. West Ham have had a penalty given against them when it was outside the area. Anyway. A few minutes later, Pat's had a free kick. I thought, nah, he's not going to score because, he scored too many recently, and I was right. It was going in, this free kick, but yeah, Courtois managed to get 2 hands on it to save it. Nothing really happened after that. We was well into stoppage time at that point. Nothing really happened. Just teams were trying to keep the ball, always trying to catch one out and just overplaying the ball slightly. As I say, it's full times, 2-2. Very disappointed, but as I say, you would have took 2-2 before the game, but it just shows how much we've grown as a club, how far Slav has taken us, To be disappointed to have had a draw against Man United and a draw against Chelsea in the last week, and to be undefeated against, Everton, Tottenham, Man United and Chelsea in 4 games. A few years ago, I would have bite your hand off, to go, yes, okay, we've got that many points and a draw against Man United for a replay in the Cup. Again, it was just, I think it's more painful because at one point, just before they scored, I looked at the league table and it was we was 4th on the live league table, right up Arsenal's arse. But yeah, we're still, a point behind them, 2 points behind. It's still catchable. We've got Crystal Palace after the international break, and then we've still got to play Arsenal, which is potentially now huge. That will be a crucial point in our season, that if we get something from Palace game and then go into the Arsenal game, and that's all up for grabs then of whether we're going to finish 4th. If we don't get 4th, I'll be a little bit disappointed, but if we get into the top 6, fantastic finish, fantastic. Europa League, brilliant. But as I say, still disappointed from today's game. Shame the ref let us down. Let's go through my ratings. Adrian, I've given it 8. He made a few saves, crucial points. Cressway, always an outlet, putting some lovely balls in. Maybe should have scored, but he didn't. But still had a good job. Reed and Ogbonna, I've given an 8, putting a good shift. They're great ball players, very calm. Antonio 7, filling it right back. I think we've had enough of that now. We need him up front. We need him on the right wing. He gave away penalty, obviously should have been a free kick, but he's given it away. He got booked early on as well. So yeah, it's just a 7 for me for Antonio. Noble 7.5, give the ball away a bit too much today. Lanzini 8.5, he's my man of the match. Great game, great goal, one of his better games. Pat, I've given an 8. Again, looks to be getting better and better again, back to that sort of form. Hopefully he stays nice and fit, doesn't get injured on international duty this week, as what happens so much with West Ham players. Sacco an 8, great to see him back, loads of energy, closing down defence, bullying Terry and Kale. Valencia always works well with Sacco, giving him an 8 as well. Carroll an 8, came on, got his goal, causing absolute havoc, just again wasn't getting the decisions with the free kicks. Because he's so big, obviously, they see it that he's obviously caused the foul. Emeneki 7 and Obiang 7. Yeah, we sit in 5th, guys, and that top 4 dream is still well on, and we've got to keep believing, you know. Still in the FA Cup quarter-final, 1 game away from Wembley semi-final, so whatever happens, it's been a fantastic season. If we get out of the FA Cup, then just go all out for that top 4 place. Again, we've still got things to play for, which is something we've not had in previous years. Usually 10 games to go, West Ham, it's just meaningless games now, but at least now we can go to games, the last sort of 8 games now, and really enjoy it, because we've still got a lot to play for. You know, we've still got Europa League place to play for, still got Champions League place to play for, so it's great to still be in there playing for things towards the end of the season. Guys, thanks as always, you know, 120 subscribers, all the comments every week now, all the likes, absolutely fantastic. Obviously, when we get to another milestone, perhaps, I don't know, 500 subs, we'll do another competition. We'll be back with a podcast. Obviously, international break now, so we'll try and think of something to fill in. Obviously, maybe I'll do some review of Payet if he plays for France or something like that. We'll fit something like that in. Please like, please subscribe, get yourself on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We upload and do loads of little polls and stuff every day. Keep believing, guys. As I say, plenty to play for, and let's hope we get something. Let's go.